Hey everybody, and welcome back to Is It Kino, your favorite Cape Shit review podcast. All Cape Shit all the time. I am your host, Peacemaker, joined as always by my loyal sidekick, Vigilante.
Yeah, I was actually gonna say I'm the cop, and I'm investigating, and I hope it's not Cape Shit, but damn, I guess now I'm the painfully unfunny sidekick. Damn.
Whoa!
Yeah.
What? Of all the painfully unfunny characters, you're gonna pin that on Vigilante? I'd say he's in the top 5 funniest of this show. You wanna be the little Asian cop?
Wait, how many different characters are there even? Because this show does something that's really rare, which is to show like all the characters dancing, and I'm like, wait, is there really only this many characters in this show? So like, are there even 5 characters that are funny in this show?
I mean, we'll get into it. Let's go back in time, shall we? You ever seen that video, that cringy guy at like E3 or something, and he's like, "Let's go back in time, shall we?" Starts doing doodly doos. That
sounds amazing.
Somebody remixed it into like a metal song. I'll send it to you. Maybe I'll put it in here so I don't sound like a complete retard.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Ubisoft's very own Mr. Caffeine, Aaron Preisman.
Let's go back in time, shall we? Hey, want to come over and play my Wii?
But let's go back in time. I walk out of the theater after seeing James Gunn's The Suicide Squad. I thought, you know what, that was a pretty good movie. I liked the main characters. The one I did not care for as much was Peacemaker, John Cena. I thought, I could take him or leave him. And then as I'm leaving the theater, I find out, actually, Peacemaker's going to have his own TV show on HBO Max. And I thought, what the fuck? This movie was not that successful. Now they're making a spin-off TV show of the character I didn't even care about. And from the promotional materials, it looks like it's John Cena wearing nothing but tighty whities, running around basically naked. So the show features a character I don't care about. It looks gay as fuck. And John Cena is a complete cuck for China, making videos in Mandarin, apologizing for fucking saying...
What?
Oh, you didn't see that shit?
That.
Yeah, John Cena's like, I'm so sorry that I said Taiwan is a country, China. I'm so sorry.
That was him? Oh my god, that's amazing.
I'm so sorry I said concentration camps are bad. Please keep showing my movies in Chinese theaters. So this show had everything going against it. I had no interest. But I'm so glad I watched it. I think it's true Cape Kino. I have watched every single MCU Phase 4 fucking Disney Plus TV show, and this is better than every single one. The closest to it would be Loki, but I think this is much better than Loki. I would rewatch this before Loki. So that's my journey with Peacemaker so far. Florian, what did you think?
Yeah, I actually agree. It is definitely better than those Marvel shows, and I would even say that it's better than the Batman. In fact, it is the opposite of the Batman, because it actually has fun. It's actually bright and graceful and beautiful and not grimy and disgusting for no reason. I mean,
For no reason? What do you mean no reason? Gotham has plenty of reasons to be disgusting. I'm not going to argue with you. I do like Batman, but I would agree this show is better. Although it is apples and oranges, really.
The thing is that the Batman is always like weirdly graceful, despite everyone else around him being like gross. So I guess,
was he that graceful when he was paragliding off the police station and crashed into a bridge?
That's exactly what I'm saying. He's not graceful in the Batman. He is in like all the other Batman shows. Anyway, sorry, I took this back to Batman.
Yeah, can't be positive without bringing somebody else down, huh?
Yeah, you should. I just made like a top 10 video, and I'm like shitting about on the first 2 ones really hard, and I guess I don't know why I do these things, you know. Probably lost like all the audience right there. Who knows?
That's fine. We don't need them.
So anyways, yeah, I'm better off all alone.
Yeah.
So anyways, like, I actually rewatched like 1.5 episodes, and I actually wasn't like too interested in rewatching it. I thought there'd be more replay value, but maybe not. But anyways, like half the jokes are like really cringe, and then like 40% maybe like really good, and then like 10% are really bad, but they grow on you. So it's like I guess you asked me like how can I enjoy a comedy where I think the humor is terrible. Well, here is how. I guess it's got
This is the
enough
Santa
other
Inc.
stuff.
of Cape Shit.
Maybe. I guess you got some progressive messages in there. I guess it's very similar.
Well, let's dive into some of the comedy, because you said you did not find Vigilante funny. And
Oh, no,
what I
he's
like
the
about
worst.
him is that this show is very satirical, and Vigilante is basically a satire of Batman and all these other heroes who seem to be doing it just because they like to be violent and to hurt people, and Vigilante basically just admits to that the whole time, like, oh yeah, I only do this because it makes me feel good to murder, and as like a vigilante superhero, now I have an excuse to do so. And the characters are extremely edgy. Maybe that's why you didn't enjoy it as much as me. James
No,
Gunn.
I don't mind that at all.
Okay.
I think that's probably fine. It's the times where they're like really stupid where I hate it. Where like for the millionth time, oh, the vigilante doesn't understand basic social cues. How hilarious! Let's drag
As an
out this
autistic
joke.
man, Florian, that hit home.
Yeah, maybe.
As
It's
a man
just
who
like,
wants
well-
to kill and doesn't understand anything, that character was literally me. This is my version of Drive.
Well, I'm glad that John Cena finally has seen the light, and he doesn't want to kill innocent humans just for like minor crimes anymore. That's good.
It's a good character art.
Yeah, I love how she's like, oh, really? Now you have this when we have to kill these aliens. He's like, no, it's fine. I can kill evil aliens. Yeah.
Now, I know one character that you probably did not like because the show heavily implies that being a neo-Nazi is bad, and I know you were probably offended by that.
Well, it's funny you would say that because I actually think that he has been done very dirty. Okay, I
You
feel
think
like-
that? Wait. So in the show, Peacemaker's dad is a neo-Nazi superhero called the White Dragon. You think he was done dirty?
Yeah, I think
What?
that. I think he was like a really interesting character, even though like, of course, like the jokes with him are like really annoying. Like that scene where Peacemaker comes home and he talks to Dad is like really annoying, and like just the sense of humor that this neo-Nazi has is just so bad, and it makes sense, yeah. But like I would have preferred if he hadn't just like decided to become evil. It doesn't make sense to me.
Well, you have to
For
think
his-
about it
for his character.
from his point of view. He's not evil. I don't think Nazis consider themselves to be evil. I think they think they're correct
No, if you're trying to kill your own son, I feel like that's
because he thinks his
definitely
son is a
evil.
pussy.
That doesn't make any sense. Like, well, anyways, like
If your offspring was like going around saying Binding of Isaac is bad and video games are bad, I'm sure you would kill him too.
well, sure I would, but like, why didn't Peacemaker just say, I have to fight evil aliens, and why didn't the Nazi who wants nothing more than to kill all kinds of aliens, why wouldn't they just team up? I don't get it. Okay, I know we can't have it. We can't have them teaming up with the Nazi being a good thing, but like, I feel like it was just it would have been so perfect. Like, yeah. I mean, I know it's tragic. We gotta
Well, thankfully
kill
that
off the
character,
Nazis.
I mean, he's not really killed off. The final
No?
shot of the show is like his apparition still haunting his son. So I would imagine
yeah.
in season 2 we're going to see a lot more of that character just as like a mental terrorist haunting Peacemaker and all his decisions.
Well, I would have just liked the character better as just like with the technology that he has rather than like his ideas. I mean, his, like the way he talks to Peacemaker is probably like my least favorite thing about him. The way he gets arrested and then he gets worshipped by the neo-Nazi gang. That is like so true. I
Yeah,
feel
I
like
thought that was
that's
some kino.
perfect.
Like it
Yeah,
was, it was like horrific kino.
Yeah,
And I
it's
like
too
that.
bad.
I like that when like the Asian police officer, she's trying to help get the neo-Nazi out of prison because she knows he was framed, and even as she's helping him, he keeps being racist to her. I thought that was pretty good.
Yeah, it's good. I guess it makes sense. I guess Nazis are like that, but I would have enjoyed it more if he had been smart and then actually, like, at least not try to kill his son. But I guess too bad. I guess it had to happen. It was very satisfying when they fought, at least.
Yeah, and speaking of like the racist humor and like all the horrible, edgy humor in the show, I don't know James Gunn personally. He did get canceled for making a bunch of edgy jokes on Twitter back in the day. So what I like about him including that is he gets to make the excuse, well, the characters are bad, so you're not supposed to laugh at the offensive joke. You're supposed to, I guess, laugh at the concept of a bad person making a joke. Like the people who laugh at it but not laughing at the joke itself are really doing a lot of mental gymnastics here. And I just like that he includes it because then racist people like me can just unironically enjoy the humor without having to make excuses. Are you a big fan of racist jokes?
I mean, I don't mind them. They could be funny.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
So like specifically the joke where he didn't like the Asian lady, I guess. Yeah, I mean those were actually pretty funny, alright.
Yeah.
But like when he's just like, I guess back again at that scene where Peacemaker comes home and and his dad is just so grumpy, but then he laughs at the one guy having like, I guess a phobia, and that was the only thing that could bring him joy. I don't know. I feel like that one went on way too long, and I guess there aren't really that many times where I remember Red Dragon being funny. Were there any other than that?
I'm gonna be honest, I watched the show as it came out, so it's been over a month since I watched any of it, and I'm a little foggy on most of it, so I was hoping that you would have more specifics for the conversation.
Right, well, I mean, because you seem to think he's funny, but I guess that, like, I mean, I didn't rewatch all of it, so I'm not that current on it either. It's, sorry, I guess, putting you on the spot.
No, it's all good. I mean, it's our fault for reviewing something we haven't seen in a month.
Yeah, we really should have done it sooner.
Yeah. Oh, well.
I was really into the show, of course, when it came out. Like, I was looking forward to, like, the last episode when I binged, like, all 7 of them, and then I had the last one to look forward to, and I saw it as soon as it came out, and it was really good. So it was really engaging. I don't know if it holds up on the second watch, but I mean, maybe if there's more time that has passed, it'll be funny again to me.
Well, there are a few. There's basically like a new Suicide Squad, but it's just like Peacemaker and Vigilante, and then a bunch of normal humans who are basically like the guy at the computer, or what to say, the phrase from the Spider-Man movie. And like throughout the season, there's a lot of intrigue of, oh, which of these people are actually on our side, who's like double crossing and stuff. And there's a lot of tension between Peacemaker and like the big fat neckbeard guy. And then at the end, we find out, no, he's a very genuine guy who's just very insecure. And I think on a rewatch, to know that he's actually that kind of guy I might pick up a few more cues maybe, but I don't know. I have not watched it again.
Well, the guy with the dyed beard, you mean?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he didn't seem like an asshole to me. He was just the butt of all the jokes. So I really,
yeah,
I don't really empathize for Peacemaker on that one. The only thing that was like painfully stupid was that he framed like the bad Dragonfall, the crimes that they were committing. Like, how do you accidentally do that one? How stupid do you have to be?
Well, speaking of stupid writing and framing people, what did you think of the land whale character who plants a fake diary in Peacemaker's home? What the fuck was her name?
Character.
She's an obese woman.
Holy shit, Monkey. When there's an actual, like, alien whale creature, then you would refer to a human
that was a cow!
No, it wasn't.
Her character is Leota Adebayo, and the twist is that she is the daughter of the evil bitch from the Suicide Squad, like the leader. What's her name? I don't know. I don't care. But she basically got this job.
I just heard her name earlier and I forgot already.
Yeah, she got the job through nepotism, and she doesn't want to be there, and she starts fucking over Peacemaker on a personal level. But then the character arc is she realizes Peacemaker is pretty cool. Cool. Okay.
Well,
awesome.
I wouldn't say nepotism because like
she got the job because her mom gave her the job.
Well, you don't want this job, first of all, and second of all, she got the job because her mom wanted her to spy on the team and to plan that fake diary.
That's true.
so she was actually like chosen for a different mission, and she actually did that mission. So I guess too bad. But yeah, obviously that was the morally wrong thing to do.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't really care for that character that much. Really, most of the team I didn't care about. I could not tell you any of their names. If it was just Peacemaker and Vigilante, I think the show would have been better.
Well, Hardcore was pretty good, I think.
Which one was that?
The woman, the hot blonde woman.
Yeah, I could not tell you a single thing about that character.
Well, I just liked that she was in a bar and then everyone was hitting on her and then she was so annoyed at the patriarchy. That was good. I
honestly don't even remember that part.
Yeah, she was getting hit on by the guy, and then she had to break his friend's arm because he was assaulting her.
Oh,
and then,
okay.
And then Peacemaker was telling her that he wanted to have just casual sex with her because he's so horny from prison and having gay sex there.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Peacemaker is like bisexual in this. I thought that was funny too.
Oh, is he? Well, I mean, just because he's gay in prison, I don't know if that counts.
Well, I read an interview, and John Cena specifically told James Gunn, I want Peacemaker to be bi, so they just put it in.
Well, he didn't have any gay sex in the show.
Yeah. Well, we're about 20 minutes in, and I have said everything that I can remember, other than that I really enjoyed it. Do you have any other talking points you want to go through?
Well... Yeah, I guess I have a few things to say. I guess, like, it's weird how, like, the simple things can, like, really please me. Like, for example, the intro where everyone is dancing is, like, the biggest selling point in the show for me. I don't know, am I crazy?
Oh, no, I agree completely. I forgot I was going to bring that up. Usually I'll skip an intro if I've seen it too many times, but I never, ever skipped this one. I went out of my way to watch it extra times on YouTube.
Yeah.
James Gunn, man, he's so good with music. Those not Suicide Squad, those Guardians of the Galaxy movies are carried by the great soundtrack. And he went and found some fucking, like, European glam metal band called, like, Wigwam. And they have a song, Do you really want to taste it? And just a great intro with all the characters in costume doing a choreographed dance. I mean, it is pure kino. I can't think of any other show that did anything even half as fun.
The dance as well, it's such an awkward dance. And it's always like, there's like something serious happening or something silly or something that's really sad. I think it showed like a backflash to him killing someone horribly and it scarred him for life. And then, do you want to taste it? It's so good. Yeah, that one definitely carried it. I guess like the scene where he's singing while having had sex with that woman, and he's singing into the vibrator as if it was a microphone. He probably doesn't even know it. and then the fight breaks out and they fight to the music. It's just amazing, really. Yeah, definitely the music is one of the best things about this show.
Another kino scene, and in case you guys don't know the plot of this show, it's like an invasion of the body snatchers. There's these aliens who will take over human bodies and then, just kind of blend into society and drink their honey and all that. And there's a great scene where there's like thousands of these butterfly aliens in the police station, and they're just taking over all of the cops, all of the prisoners. I thought that was a great sequence, and it really pumped up the tension for what was to come.
Yeah, that was definitely. Well, I guess I don't remember the sequence, but I love the feeling of these aliens just going to town and just capturing all the people. But I just don't get it. Like, what, can't people just close their mouth? I mean,
You would think so.
or maybe just even bite the alien in half when it's entering your mouth. Come on,
Yeah.
can't be that hard. Well, yeah, they were pretty good. I guess the twist was kind of weird in the end, and it didn't make any sense. And
Which
I guess
twist?
it's well, what the aliens actually want. I don't know. Do you want to spoil it?
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah. So basically, the aliens are just really stupid, and they came from an alien planet that they destroyed with their stupid, like, industrialization, I guess. But then they come to Earth and they take over our bodies in order to brainwash us to be more environmentalist. And it obviously doesn't make any sense. Like, why don't you just give us your alien tech and then we won't destroy the planet, you know? You probably have like infinite energy that you could give us, then we wouldn't need to burn fossil fuels. But no, like just snack on our brains and puppeteer us so that we get slightly more left-wing policies. That'll do it, I guess.
Yeah, is that a red pill that the evil aliens want us to be more environmentally conscious?
I mean, I don't think it is, because, like...
They're jumping the border of space to take our jobs by taking over our bodies, and they're trying to change our political views.
Oh.
I mean, that's some illegal alien bullshit right there.
I thought you meant it would, like, red pill you on climate change.
No.
Because it certainly doesn't do that. I mean, like, when I see this nonsense, I definitely don't think, oh, better save the planet now, I guess.
Is
Now
James
the time to
Gunn...
drive less cars.
Is James Gunn secretly red-pilled?
No, I don't think so. I mean, he...
Peacemaker, the main hero, is the son of a literal Nazi. So maybe James Gunn is like, you know what, Nazis are bad, but maybe their offspring can, you know, maybe they got something going on.
I mean, obviously Peacemaker is, like, becoming an actual hero. So, I mean, yeah, obviously the sons of Nazis can be fine if they're not... If
Yeah,
they're
just look
breaking
at
free
you.
from the conditioning. Wow, thanks, yeah.
I thought you were Hitler's grandson.
I'm like a son of a refugee, come on.
Yeah, Hitler. He was a refugee from Austria who went to Germany.
Yeah, I guess you could see it. No! Damn it!
Florian just got red-pilled.
Yeah, I mean, no, he's, like, clearly trying to push, like, environmentalism in some way, but, like, really clumsily, unless you're saying that he's doing it so bad that he's, like, fueling the other side on accident.
All I'm saying is, James Gunn, you did a good job. I'm glad that Marvel is a bunch of stupid fucking pussies who tried to fire him, because then we wouldn't have got any of this. We would have gotten... Guardians of the Galaxy 3 would have been out, like, fucking this year or last year. I guess probably not with COVID. It would have been out this year. But then we never would have got the great Suicide Squad movie, and we wouldn't have got this great show. So Marvel, again, thank you for being gigantic fucking pussies who tried to fire James Gunn.
Well, the thing is that I actually think he would have, like... I think he wasn't actually good in like, Marvel when he did the Marvel stuff. I mean, sure...
I disagree. I think the Guardians movies are some of Marvel's
Yeah,
best.
they are. But, like, didn't he do the Avengers too? And like,
No, he only did Guardians. That was
never
Joss
mind then.
Whedon.
I guess he's great then. Okay, well...
Yeah, he is great.
I guess we got only the best things to see from him. And I definitely prefer him working on a TV show, because then we don't have to wait like a year for a movie every time, or however long. So
And
definitely more of it now. That's good.
I'm glad that DC's letting him make R-rated content. Like, this show is not for kids. I would not recommend a child watch any of this. So, and James Gunn is clearly very good at the edgier humor and the gory graphic violence. He's a big fan of those things. And I feel like the Guardians being PG-13 is really holding him back. So if anything, I'd say after Guardians 3 and the Christmas special that they're doing, maybe James Gunn should just stick to R-rated stuff, and, you know, Marvel can suck it. Maybe James Gunn should do Deadpool. If they're going to do Deadpool in the MCU, he should definitely do that.
Wait, is he back on Marvel now or what as well?
Who, James Gunn? He's doing both.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Double agent. Wow. Maybe they'll finally do a crossover where it's both Marvel and DC. Wouldn't that be crazy? Like a whole movie.
I'm guessing we'll get a Marvel Star Wars crossover since they're both owned by Disney long before we get DC and Marvel, but at some point they're going to get really desperate.
Yeah, everything just comes into one huge movie.
Yeah, did you see that the X-Men, like Patrick Stewart as Professor X is going to be in Doctor Strange?
Isn't he a million years old by now?
Yes! He's still playing Picard, dude. They don't give a fuck that he's 97. They're gonna put this old man through the paces. They need that money.
Well, I actually can't wait to watch more of Picard. They just brought out more episodes yesterday, so...
Is it good? Because I probably shouldn't trust your opinion because you're always wrong, but Red Letter Media seems to think it's the biggest piece of shit of all time.
Hey, you agree with me more than you think, okay? And I know that you probably don't like Star Trek that much. I mean, do you even like Star Wars? I guess it's pretty different. I don't know.
I wanted to like Star Trek, and I watched a few episodes of The Next Generation, and I went out of my way to watch like the recommended episodes, and I thought they were pretty good. But I've also heard that a lot of the episodes are dog shit, so I don't really want to binge the show unless I just like skip season 1.
No, I wouldn't go back to watch the old Star Trek. I would never recommend that. I really like Picard and like all the new stuff they're doing. Like Star Trek Discovery is like one of my favorites, even though, I mean, obviously you hear a lot of people complaining about like the first season of that because of wokeness, but I think it fits Star Trek very well, at least.
Don't they have some of the Rick and Morty people working on the Star Trek cartoon?
Wait, which one?
Lower Decks.
Oh, do they? Well, that one is good, I guess.
Yeah, I think Rick and Morty writers like went to go work on that when they fired all the good writers to replace them with women.
Wow, really?
I mean, I believe so. I think that's what happened.
I mean, I guess the writing has gotten worse, but that can't be why. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's just like a lack of overall direction in Rick and Morty.
Yeah, well, and I think they take 4 years between each season, so if somebody can find a better job, they're going to leave Rick and Morty to go do something else. And then if all your original writers are gone, it's like the lifeblood of your show is dead and everything feels artificial, written by literal fans instead of like... It'd be like if you wrote the next Game of Thrones book. Like, of course it's not going to be good because you aren't the author.
I don't know. I think anything I make will be great.
When should I do my ball frog stream so I can see if I'm the truest ball frog?
Well, whenever you want. I mean,
I'm still waiting to get my free copy. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how to play it.
Yeah, sure. We'll do that, I guess. You want to just stream it on this channel?
Yeah, I'll stream it. I'm still waiting to get my new audio interface because unfortunately the last 3 months everything I've recorded has had like a popping sound because I don't know what's broken. I've replaced everything but the audio interface and it still is not fixed.
You're not using any kind of software to filter noise?
It's a brand new issue. I never had this problem before, so I think it's just something broke. But I got the new one coming in soon, so as soon as I have that in and I fix the effect, or the popping noise, I will be streaming more often, so I'm going to need plenty of shovelware games like Ball Frog to play.
Yeah, I wonder how you're going to react to playing that one, because it has like really... like unintuitive controls, but like if you get used to them they'll be pretty good, but I don't know, you probably will be impatient.
Well, yeah, you know me. Anyway,
what will happen?
We have not talked about Peacemaker now for about 25 minutes, so I think we should wrap this one up.
We've only recorded for 30 minutes.
That's okay. Episodes don't have to be an hour.
I mean like we only talked about it for 5 minutes, I think.
Yeah, by my guess, I think that's right. Anybody who is still on the fence, I'd say go to YouTube and watch the opening theme song, and if that does not get you interested, then maybe just skip it. But I'd say it's maybe the best superhero TV show I can think of. I don't know what other one I enjoyed more.
I mean, it's definitely the best funny one, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, even if it's not super funny sometimes. I mean, I actually kind of really like Gotham. I guess that one I liked, so...
Did
I
you
might be
watch the
insane.
Alfred TV show, Pennyworth?
No.
My
When did that
dad,
come out?
my dad told me I should watch that. So I guess if you want to see what my dad likes, go watch. I guess Alfred got his own TV show. I don't fucking know what it would be, but it's there.
Yeah, I mean, they probably just imagine him to kick ass and stuff. Seems weird, but I'd watch it if you want to review it.
No, you can review it with
No.
my dad. I'll get my dad on and talk to you.
Maybe.
My dad also did tell me to watch Picard, so I think you guys would get along.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I would recommend Picard, but like, I mean, you should definitely watch Lower Decks, I guess, if you can stomach Star Trek.
I can stomach Star Trek if it's good.
I mean,
I
Yeah, I
enjoyed
mean,
the
it-
good episodes of the show that you say you would never watch, like the old classic stuff. I enjoyed the ones that I watched.
well, I don't know. I'm like a movie Star Trek kind of guy. Okay, I watched all the movies, and then I never like got into the TV show because like the special effects are so weird.
I'm into it
Which
more
I-
for like the philosophical debacles that they find themselves in. Like, oh, we found these aliens and they think that doing this is normal, but we know it's cruel. Should we interfere? You know, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, of course. I mean,
Yeah.
well, to be honest, I don't even remember what happened in the movies. I guess I could like rewatch it all, but it's just such a huge amount of it. I wouldn't know where to begin.
Right.
Yeah, maybe I should do like you and just watch like the good ones if I can find them.
Well,
I think they have them on Netflix now, right?
ooh, I don't know, but that would be convenient. Florian, do you have anything you would like to plug?
Yes, everyone check out my game Ballfrog on Steam and check out my YouTube channel, Himsel Games, where I made a top 10 list of games I played in 2021.
Now, did you put Snake Game as number 1?
I did put one Snake game somewhere.
Okay.
Wait, you mean are you talking about Snakey Boss or the other one?
No, I watched your video. I don't remember what you had as number 1. I just remember the giant snake was in there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, okay, fine. I guess you all spoiled now. Yeah, the Temple of Snake wins. It's my number 1 game.
Good.
Maybe
What year
a
did Snakey
controversial
Bus come
choice.
out? Snakey Bus got fucking ripped off.
I don't remember if I put it on a top 10 list. I might have done.
You have over 100,000 hours in that game. You're telling me it's not in the top 10?
I probably did put it in that year's top 10.
Oh, okay,
That
good.
would have been last year, I guess.
What year did Ballfrog come out? How come that wasn't on there?
Well, I'm not putting my own games on there, but I
You should.
I do mention it at the end. So
If it's good, you should put it in there. I mean, it's got to be better than some of those games.
well, I mean, yeah, obviously I think so, but I don't know. It seems. I mean, I'll just say like separately and also play my game. Like I don't need to put it on the actual list. Come on.
Okay. Well, I would say everybody go check this show out if you would like, even though we spoiled it. I mean, spoilers really don't matter for a show like this. It's more about
Yeah,
how fun it is.
I don't think we spoil anything too important. Like, you're probably better off knowing about the environmentalism thing because it's so stupid that like, if you see something, you can at least like be preemptively disappointed by it. You know?
All right, everybody. For Is It Kino, I have been Peacemaker.
And I am the Asian cop that
Oh,
hopefully
fuck
doesn't become an alien.
Bye,
All
everybody.
right. Bye.